All right. Welcome, everyone, to our Super Saturday event. Hey, welcome, guys. If you can hear me clearly and you can slide presentations, let me get some fire emojis, man. Let me see that we are on fire and ready to take control of our financial destiny. Man, we are excited, guys. Give me some fire emojis, everyone. And hey, let's do this. I appreciate seeing Lisa here out of Dallas, Georgia. Man, type into the chat, where are you chiming in from? I want to welcome everyone on our Facebook page, on our YouTube page, and here directly inside of our Zoom. My name is Benjamin McCray here in Charlotte, North Carolina, part of the leadership support team. I have the honor and the pleasure to bring forth to you some amazing and life-changing information, guys. Man, where you at? Give me my fire emojis. Give me my fire emojis. So listen, guys, we're going to have fun today. We're going to have a great conversation about making wealth real, putting ourselves in a better financial position. Let me know that you guys can hear me clearly. I'm in a different environment inside of my house. So let me make sure you guys can hear me clearly. Let me bring the computer up a little bit closer so that you guys can catch that mic. And let's get this thing rocking and rolling. All right, perfect. All right, so hey, listen, guys, again, the company we're going to represent and talk about today is called Make Wealth Real, MWR. I mean, who in the world doesn't want to know about how to become wealthy? Well, we have the secret. We have everything you need to know about becoming and staying wealthy, and we made it very simple. See, it seems complicated because most of us weren't taught how to become wealthy. We were taught how to go to school, get a good education so you can get a good job. And one day, someday, hopefully, you can retire at the age of 65 or 67. I don't know. They keep moving the goalposts and live a happy life, two wife, kids, two kids, wife, a husband, wife, you, your spouse, two kids, and a dog and a cat, white picket fence. And we already know that really doesn't exist in most cases. And they didn't teach us how to become wealthy. They didn't teach us how to take our income, put it into investments, make it where it grows and compounds uninterruptedly, and put ourselves in a position where some point, not only can we become wealthy, but we can leave a legacy of wealth for our children and our children's children. If that's a desire that you have, if you're looking to break those generational curses, and if you don't come from a family of millionaires, but yet you want to break that curse and become one of the first millionaires in your family, please give me some 777s. Let me know that you are ready to break the curse, because what we've done is made it simple. We're showing you in this presentation how to shift your income back into your household, increase the amount of income that you're earning, and then from that, we're going to show you how to multiply your income, then protect it. Why make money, then lose it? So we're going to show you how to protect your income as well. And once we put all that in place, we're going to show you literally how to leverage everything under one platform with all the experts, all the systems, all the tools, everything right here inside of MWR. You don't need to look any further. You are in the right place at the right time, and that is exciting. Guys, I need you to understand what's going on here. Where you sit today is the money seat. Most individuals never get invited to the table. I'm talking to my guests right now, okay? Most individuals go through their entire life, and it's amazing to me, where they never get invited to the table. You know, they say the definition of poor is passing over opportunities repetitively. Where you see it, you don't do it, you get skeptical, that's poor. But then you have P-O, that's passed over. Many of us have been passed over, and we understand that we don't want to be passed over anymore. You are in the right place. Someone thought of you as a guest and said, I want to partner up with you. I like you. Because we don't want to do business with folks we don't like. I just want you to understand this because this is a partnership. Understand, we are building alliances, lifetime connections. We just got off of our reading club just a few moments ago. And man, I don't know what you do every Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but if you are a person who loves growth and being in a community of positive affirmations and edifications and building one another up mentally, spiritually, emotionally, man, I invite you to come to our 9:30 Eastern Standard Time lunch and earn, but not part, dang, I'm all over the place, reading club that we do every Saturday prior to this. And man, it's absolutely empowering. It's a neutral space that you could come into, and we encourage you to do so. But back to the service, the presentation. Here's the deal. How many of us uttered the words, I sure wish I sure wish I got invited to Mark Zuckerberg's dormitory room and got in front of Facebook. I sure wish I got that phone call from Basil to come to his garage and talk about this concept called Amazon, where everybody buys everything. I probably got 3 packages coming to me today from Amazon. How many of you get a package probably twice a week? Raise your hand. Just give me two. Give me two. How many packages do you get on a weekly basis from Amazon? I sure wish I got in front of Uber. I've been giving people a ride all my life. I never realized that I could turn that into a business opportunity. Uber, these companies, Starbucks. How many of us agree Starbucks don't have the best tasting coffee, but yet they created a culture, a brand where folks feel like they're cool walking around with a Starbucks cup? I'll say the same thing with Apple. They're not the best product. We could debate on that, but Apple is prestigious. But anyway, let's move on. These are companies that disrupted industries that have already existed. They just simply repackaged it and made it better. We missed out on these calls. We were passed over. No one called you. But today, because you're listening to the sound of my voice, someone called you and gave you the second chance to be in the right place at the right time. Someone called you and said, hey, I have something that might be of interest to you. We have an opportunity that is first to market, disrupting the biggest industry, which is the finance industry, and there's no risk to you. You have a second chance. You have the opportunity now to position yourself into a multi-million-dollar company that's debt-free with an executive team with over 100 years of combined industry experience. This is not some experiment. This is a proven track record. We have a proven concept. Folks are already having success. Folks are already making and getting results. And the company's mission, and this is so important, the company's mission is to create more millionaires and financially independent families than any other company ever. I mean, think about that. Does your job want you to become a millionaire, but yet you give your job all of your time? Does your I want you to a homework assignment Monday morning when you go to work, ask for an appointment with the CEO of your job and say, I just want to ask you a question. Do you have a desire for me to become a millionaire? And they'll say, oh, welcome, good morning, happy Monday. Go to the bathroom and go, you know what to do inside this cup. You're going to get a drug test because that's not their desire. We already know that. They're going to pay you just enough to stay around, and you're going to only work just enough so you don't get fired. Would you all agree? So here's the deal. Our company and the systems I'm about to go over is designed to help you to become financially independent, to become a millionaire, to break those generational curses, and we give you a guaranteed success because we have a track record. We have the receipts. Our CEO, Mr. House, said, hey, if our expert strategies and the opportunity can't put more money in your pockets than the cost of our membership, within 30 days, we're going to give you a full refund. Who does that? Guys, you have no risk here. And this is why whoever invited you, they feel so excited and confident to simply have you come take a look. Because once you come in, if for whatever reason we can't help you, then you just simply bow out and say, this didn't work for me. And then they'll give you your money back. Now, of course, you must participate. You can't just sign up and not give the experts the information that they need to help you to lower your taxes, lower your debt, increase your credit, restore your good name. You got to participate in order to get the results. And that's one of the key things here. Whereas with this opportunity in our membership, we have one of the most comprehensive financial services in the marketplace, guys. We're talking about finances. How many folks do you know right now, if not yourself, is thinking about, man, how can I make more money or save more money? How many of us know people like that? How can I make more money or save more money? Well, we have a membership. And it's an exclusive, I call it an exclusive country club, a membership that will help you to turn your expenses back into income, show you how to create that discretionary income. So now you can have experts show you how to multiply your money and help you to protect your money where you could build that wealth, leveraging the most lucrative industry in the financial space. We give you access. Guys, this should get you pretty excited. If you see the power of having access to financial experts, which is what we give you people. This is why rich people are rich and poor people are poor. The difference between rich people and poor people is rich people have access to smart individuals who help them to navigate the money game. Did you know that? Rich people have experts who show them how to save money, make money, and create wealth. Now you're going to have those same people. I got people. I want you to say that out loud wherever you are. Just yell out, I got people. Because with this membership, you don't have to worry about making financial decisions and calling your broke Uncle Bubba and saying, hey, what do you think I should do to lower my taxes? And then Uncle Bubba puts you in a bad situation. You have people now, and your people are going to advise you and show you with the systems that we have in place already how to save more money, make more money, and put that in position to create wealth. And our experts do all the work for you. Is that good or is that good? Man, give me some dollar signs. I want to make sure we stay engaged, ladies and gentlemen, because here's the deal. Most individuals, when they come to the table, they show up because folks are making money. You got a job. I mean, if you look at the numbers and whatever news report you're looking at, they say most people's checks are increasing. Their pay is higher. Folks say that, inflation and everything, but your checks are bigger than they used to be. All right. And that's a debate we want to have if you want to, but can't get ahead because you have leaks inside your financial bucket. You're making money, but you're overpaying on taxes. You're making money, but you're buried in bad debt. You're making money, but your credit is bad, paying high interest rates and high premiums and all that. You're making money, but your bills, you're paying too much on your bills. I call those financial leaks inside your financial bucket. And no matter how much money you make, I need you to understand this, you're going to continue to hustle and work hard because that money is just going to be flowing through the bottom of your bucket. It will never grow and flow and overflow, which will allow you to have that discretionary income. With our membership, here's the powerful part about this. We turn your expenses into income. We're going to show you how to shift that money back into your pockets, taking it from the government, banks, and big business, eliminating your debt, turning it into wealth, reducing your taxes, improving your credit, lowering your bills, all you need to create that extra income. That's powerful. On average, our members are bringing the results of anywhere from $2,000 or it could be, it varies. Everybody shows up different. You can show up where you already have good credit, you all everything in that regards, but we can show you how to lower your taxes. Now we bring back an extra $500, $1,000. Any extra money is good. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Any extra money is good. But now the question is, what do you do with that extra money? See, most individuals, once they get that extra money and they see that money in their pockets, we used to hear the terminology. I remember my mom, my grandparents used to say, that money is burning a hole in your pocket. Hold on to that dollar. But we run out and spend it on depreciating assets from cash to trash, depreciating assets. What if we could show you how our next level strategies, we give you experts to show you how to multiply that money, protect that money, introduce you to concepts like self-banking, which is our private reserve accounts, our diversified cash flow accounts, where you have a vehicle where you put your money in. It's like a savings, that uninterrupted compounding growth you can pull from without disrupting the amount that's in there, and it's continuing to grow, and it gives you a legacy death benefit and all those things tax free. Did you hear what I just said? Tax free. Most individuals put their savings into a deferred tax vehicle, and once they're older and going to retire, when they need that money, they get penalized and they're going to get taxed at a higher bracket. We don't want you to be in that situation. Our experts are going to show you how to change that. Along with that, we're going to show you how to put that extra money into buying precious metals, gold, silver, God's money, along with buying land 20, 40% below market value. I mean, these are some conversations that the wealthy talk about all the time. Now you have access and privy to it because you are a part of this exclusive country club. You're a part of this membership that gives you access. And we're going to protect it all by putting a trust around you, a complex trust where you own nothing but control everything. It's all a paper game. Understand this, guys. Wealthy people have been doing it forever. Now you now have access because we're giving you everything you need in one powerful membership. And here's the cool part: no contract, no setup fees. It includes you and one other individual, whether it's your spouse, your significant other, a child 18 or older, living under the same roof. They're covered under this plan. This is an amazing membership where, again, we turn your expenses back into income, help you to save more money on the things you're already buying, and we give you a 30-day money-back guarantee for $5 a day. $149.97 is the investment in becoming a part of this membership. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see the value in having access, because it's so important, I need you to understand words. See, and thought process. See, poor people, unfortunately, they'll say $149.97, that costs too much. That's a poor mindset. That costs too much. Okay. Rich people say $149.97, what great value, where I can get back over $2,000, over $1,000, $500. I mean, would you invest $149.97 to get back 500, 1,000, 2,000? Of course. And that's what I want you to think about, because if you see the value, and I want you to type value inside the chat right now, because if you see the value, others will see the value. And naturally, you're going to tell people about it. I mean, how many of you know people who want to improve their credit? How many of us know people who want to lower their taxes, make more money? We all know people like that. Get paid daily, increase their cash flow, stop robbing Peter to pay Paul. How many of us know people like that? Absolutely. So if you know people like that, guess what you're going to do? You're going to share this value with them. You're going to tell them about MWR, just like you tell people about a good movie, a good restaurant, a great experience. It's a natural thing. But now, when you share this information, you're going to get paid very well if you decide to become what we call a qualified marketing director. What do you mean by that? We don't want you to become an expert in taxes. We don't want you to become an expert in debt elimination. You don't need all those certifications. All we want you to do is master the art of putting people in front of this information, just like someone got you in front of this information. And when they see it, they sign up, you get paid. So for $249.97, you're all in. You have the membership, which is the overhead, your ongoing monthly cost, along with the one-time investment of $100. Now, guys, to be able to get into a business for $249.97, I need you to really put on your business hat, which gives you all the support you need, where you have experts that's going to go out there and help you to shift, increase, multiply your income, give you the value in the membership, becoming a solid financially, and then all the experts going to help you to grow and leverage and build a business that's going to bring you a passive residual income. Man, come on, that's amazing. That's amazing. So here's the deal. We have a very lucrative revenue sharing plan. I want you to really see how powerful and why so many people are excited about this. We get paid $5 to $15,000 a day. Cha-ching. $5 to $15,000 a day. I'm gonna go into detail inside of our training immediately after this to really show you how to move through going from $5 to $15,000. So we'll move through this. But all I gotta say is if I can show you how to make $5 to $15,000 a day, which is $450,000 a month, $5.4 million a year. I mean, you have the ability to put yourself in front of a company that is designed to help you to become a millionaire. You just got to follow the yellow brick road and stay the course. No matter what you do at your job for the next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, chances are they'll never pay you $15,000 a day. Would you all agree? So if that's the case, wouldn't it be awesome to say, man, I'm going to lock in right here and truly apply myself to get to the point where I'm making $100 a day, $300 a day, $1,000 a day, up to 10,000, 15,000. If it takes you 3 years, 5 years, if it takes you 10, 15 years to get to the maximization of our comp plan, it's still worth it. But then we have even more where as you're expanding, the company says, hey, we're going to give you leadership bonuses. You are a leader. As your team is growing, every time a new partner joins, you're going to get $30 to $150 for every person who joins your business. You don't even know who they are. And we're going to give you what we call a team growth bonus. See, the company pays you for the activities they want every week from Sunday to Monday midnight or Monday to Sunday midnight. Change that up. Monday to Sunday midnight, as your team expands by 6 individuals. Once you are a 2-star, as long as they're not under another 2-star, you're going to get $300 blasted into your bank account. And we have what is called a momentum bonus. Your first 30 days, they say 90, but we want you to do it in 30, but 90 is good too. You're going to make a $1,500 momentum bonus. First 30 days, $150. Second 30 days, $450. Third 30 days, 90 days in, $900. That's $1,500 extra dollars. The question I ask you, and your person who invited you probably said, if I could show you how to take a $250 investment, $249.97, and turn it into $2,300 in 30 days, and then your position where you're making no less than $1,500 a month, would you be interested? Because that's exactly what I'm going to show you in the next 5 minutes. Guys, is it $20 that you want to make on a daily basis, $600 a month? Is it $3,000 a month? That puts you in a strong position, part-time income. That's what, almost $40,000 a year added to what you're already making with less than 100 people in your organization. Or is it six figures where you could go and fire your boss and still back your time? See, guys, one of the key things I love about this business and with any business is should be able to still back your time, which is one of our most precious commodities, making an extra $3,000 where you could fire that part-time boss where you work that part-time job or putting in all that overtime. You don't have to do it anymore because you're working your business part-time spare time, what we call lifestyle marketing. While you're doing life, you're doing business. See, my dog is getting excited. Be quiet, Ivory. But that's what we do. Guys, this is absolutely amazing. We have individuals, the Ivories are out there getting it done, got fired or laid off due to the pandemic, furloughing. And after it was all said and done, they got serious about their business and started building a huge organization and making some incredible income, raised their credit score over 800, built their dream home due to the success of MWR and so many amazing things that they're doing. But when they call them back to go back to work, it's like, nah, we're good. You can keep that job. We're free. Dr. Parker out here getting it done at 55, looked at his situation, was like, if I keep doing what I'm doing, will I ever be able to retire? And this company found him. He's very good friends with the CEO, got involved on a part-time basis and was able to replace his income, working it on the weekends, working it during lunch, sharing this information. And in 2 years, was able to replace his income, became $1 million residual income earner, replaced his $65,000 a year salary, purchased his dream vehicle, two homes, doing some amazing things with this opportunity. We have Trevor and Miss Shirley. Again, entrepreneurs have other businesses, but when they saw the power of this opportunity and the leverage that it brings and the ability to help other people, got involved. Folks say you can't unsee what you see. Now that you've seen this opportunity, you won't be able to unsee it. They got involved and eliminated over $20,000 in debt, lowered their bills by $200, just built their dream home over 5,000 square feet, living an amazing lifestyle, and it just keeps getting better and better, gooder and gooder. And then we have Mr. Bean, Brian, one of our fastest $1 million residual income earners, doing some absolutely miraculous things. He absolutely is going crazy with this opportunity, accumulated over $3 million in assets, purchased 20 acres of land out there in Atlanta, Georgia, Bean Acres. They're filming movies. He's made it into an asset where they're filming movies on his land. And he has an investment condo out in Dubai and multiple things that are absolutely amazing because of this opportunity, guys. And we could go on and on with other success stories, but the question now is, who's next? Are you ready to make your story and have your success? This is where you make a decision. Do you want some of the money or do you want all of the money? Some of the money is awesome where you become a member. For $149.97, you have access to people, the system, the experts that's going to help you to get your foundation in order and keep that money flowing into your household and taking it from banks, businesses, and the government. That's awesome. This membership puts money in your pocket. So send a link, send a text message to whoever invited you. If you want some of the money, you just want to become a member, let them know right now, hey, I want to be just a member. They're going to shoot you their website. You go in, sign up. It only takes 5 minutes for you to get enrolled. Now you have access to a back office, a membership portal that's encrypted, is secured. Nobody else has access to it but you, okay, which is huge. So whoever enrolls you, they don't know what you're working on. You could be working on your taxes, your credit, whatever it is none of our business. That's between you and the expert, which I love. Or you see the vision of saying, man, I see the membership. I want that, but I know a lot of people who can use this membership as well. If that's you, you make a $100 investment one time. and pay $249.97. So it's $249.97 to get started. And now you're all in. You get access to all the bonuses along with the membership, the tax write-offs. We're going to put together a game plan to help you to launch your business and get things going. Man, this is where it gets very, very exciting. Guys, I want to be the first one to welcome you to the Make Wealth Real family. Who referred you to this opportunity, guys, and get started. Don't drag your feet on this. See, procrastination is the assassination of most people reaching their destination. Most folks who are poor and broke, busted, and disgusted are major procrastinators. That's just always strives to overcome. Now is the time for you to overcome that. Don't procrastinate. Don't delay. Get started right now. And as we transition to the next phase, for those who coming on board who says, let's go, we're going to give you a training. I'm going to show you, if you give me some dollar signs, I'm going to show you how to turn that $250 investment into $2,300. $2,300 within the next 30 days. By this month, if you're interested in that, we're going to transition into our training. Okay. But before we do that, I want to let you know how this is going to flow. This is a super Saturday. It goes up until about 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, where I'm going to do a getting started right training in just about 5 minutes when I switch over to the PowerPoint. And then we have another expert who's going to come along, one of our leaders who's going to go into enhanced training. And then today at 1:30, for those individuals who want to start building, and I strongly encourage you to want to start building in the Latino community, we have another overview at 1:30 where you can invite some folks, where it's going to be conducted. Everything I just went over is going to be conducted in Espanol. Mu habla mo poquito Espanol. But guys, let's jump into the next part of this training. And please stand by as I transition us over to the new slides. Give me them dollar signs. Give me them dollar signs. Give me those dollar signs. Welcome, 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 everybody. Hold for 1 second. Stop share. Close that. Open that. You guys weren't supposed to hear all that. I'm talking to myself here. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Are you guys ready, man? Give me some fire. I think this is it. I hope this is it. Give me some fire emojis, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get fired up, man. Hey, I'm going to give you a chance to open up. I want to hear your voice, man. If you are ready, unmute yourselves and say, I am ready. Unmute yourself and say, I am ready.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's go.
There you go. Ready. Yeah, Ivory's ready too. You hear Ivory in the background. All right.
I am ready.
Let's go. Let's go. Awesome, guys. So, hey, listen, we're
I'm
going to jump.
ready.
Awesome. Let's get it. So here we go. So we're going to jump into our training, man. I'm so excited and truly appreciate each and every one of you for participating. Hold on. That's not where we're supposed to be. Start from the beginning. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Too many screens are up. All right. So let's close this one. And let's move this over here. Y'all ready, but I'm not ready. Hold on. What's that? Uh-oh, what's going on here? Okay. All right. Hold on for a second, everyone. This is what I want. This is what I have. There we go. All right. There we go. And There we go. Let me make sure. Yep, there we go. All right, welcome, guys. I tried to flow transition evenly over, but it didn't happen. But it's all good. Um, Hey guys, listen, let's rock and roll. Today is the 5th of the month. This month is moving full speed ahead. Hopefully, you guys starting off the month of October strong. If you're here right now, you're either a brand new business partner. I want to certainly say welcome to the team. Congratulations on making the decision to take control of your financial destiny. You're in the right place at the right time, man. We have an amazing movement here with MWR. We have an amazing team. We have an amazing community, a culture that you can participate in, as you can see. We're all about helping one another. As that visual says, shows there, we lift people up. We're only as strong as our weakest link, guys. So we want to say welcome to each and every one of you. Congratulations on jumping on board. Man, as a matter of fact, let's give them some love for those who just came in, who are brand new. Let's give them some hearts. Let's give them some clappy hands and just welcome each and every one of them to the MWR family. Welcome to each and every one of you guys. Let's rock and roll, everybody. So welcome to you. Welcome to all those individuals who are advancing in the ranks. We got some folks who went executive and went 2-star, 3-star prior to during the week and since last Saturday. I want to certainly congratulate you. We got a very detailed leaderboard in our back office. I want to encourage you guys. This isn't current, but I want to encourage you guys to go to the back office and look at the leaderboard. The company is simply identify and recognizing folks who's getting it done, who's growing their businesses, helping grow their teams, leaders who's leading from the front, and all that good stuff. So salute to each and every one of you guys who's making that happen. We just want to certainly make sure we recognize and identify folks who's getting it done. But one of the things I want to do real quick is talk about your why, but I want to take a sip of water first. All right, let's do this. So, guys, first and foremost, and we're going to run through this information and we're going to show you how to get to the money. Keep it simple, get to the money. But if your why is not strong enough, most people don't make it. I'm here to be transparent. I'm Coach Ben. I'm going to tell you the truth. If your why is not strong enough, somebody's going to say, boom, and you're going to quit. If your why is not strong enough, somebody's going to say no to you and you're going to quit. If your why is not strong enough, somebody's going to join and then leave and you're going to quit. And that's just keeping it real. People quit. Don't let it be you. You want to have a strong why, because once you have a why, the how to is simple. And the cool part about this is our how to is simple. All we do is master the art of pointing folks towards the system. Do you keep your income options open? What are you doing today, Saturday morning at 11 o'clock? I want to invite you to come and take a look at it and some information. You may or may not be interested. That's it. You put folks on a video, you put folks in your website, you put folks in front of this information, and then you put them on the phone with the expert, you're going to make money. The more you do it, the more results you're going to get. That's what it really boils down to. But if your why is not strong enough, then you won't do the necessary activities to get to the results that you're looking for. So I want to encourage you to write down your why. Be serious and specific. They say your why should make you cry. Let's write down your why. Right now, your why might be, man, it's the 5th of the month and I ain't paying my bills. Because your why changes. Some of you might have a why where, man, it's the 5th of the month. I ain't paid last month's mortgage. I haven't even paid this month's mortgage. I'm in a dire strait. I need to make that $2,300 to pay my bills. That could be your why. But let that why be a motivation to move you to action. Understand what I'm saying, guys? So we're going to go through the 6 steps to success. I'm going to keep it where I like it, and that's going to be, I'm using the baseball diamond. We're going to show you how to unlock the money. We're going to show you how to identify and build a list, sort your list, expose your list, and bring them on board into the business and help them to get started and repeat that cycle over and over again. So let's get to the money. And that's simply by getting folks fast start qualified. What do you mean by that, Benjamin? Helping a new partner who come on board get a check. We call that your belief check. Write that down. I want my belief check. The belief check is that first dollar you make in this business. And it's absolutely imperative we help you get that immediately. Okay? Because here's what I know. You invest $249, we get you back that $249 and then some. You can't say the business did not work. Okay. So our job is to help you to get your investment back and then some, which is called a good investment. So how do we do it? We're going to launch your business. We're going to have events like this where it's private. You invite your guests, people you know, love, and trust, people you know who's entrepreneurial, open to opportunities, and all those things that will help you to identify folks. And once you get 3 new partners and 1 membership, you are what is called an executive, where you make $50 for each of those business partners that you bring on board. So that's $150. You're gonna get $50 for the membership, and you're gonna get a $150 momentum bonus, which is what I explained to you. So you just turned $250 into $350. You made your investment back, and you made $100. Is that good or is that good? I call that a good investment. Okay. Now, from that point on, as long as you have 3 partners, 1 membership, every single day at 5:01 Eastern Standard Time, you're going to get an alert saying, congratulations, you just made $5. And that's a total of $150 for the month in guaranteed income, whether you do something or not. That's your base salary that you are now currently earning by going out and getting 3 partners and 1 outside membership. Of course, having your membership as well. All right. So once that's done, now everything we do, we got to do it where it's duplicatable. Okay. And that's why I tell people, get with your sponsor. They'll walk you through this whole process. Don't go out here trying to be a superhero, because what you try to do, and if you bring them in wrong, they're going to try to do what you did, and it's going to break down and it won't be any duplication. All right. So how do we duplicate? We simply go out and help launch your 3 new partners' new business. And as they go out and do what you did to get your 3, they're going to go do the same thing and get their 3. Now you have 12 people on your team. With 12 people on your team, you're now a 2-star executive. You're making $20 a day, $600 a month, and you're getting that $450 momentum bonus blasted into your bank account, which is awesome. From a $250 investment, you're making profit right now. And you now open up what is called a weekly performance bonus, where you're making $300 for every 6 new partners that join your business for let me word this properly. From Monday to Sunday midnight, as a 2-star and above, whenever your organization brings on 6 new partners, the company's going to say, congratulations, here's an extra $300. So it could be 6 new partners and above. So if it's 12 partners, 20 partners, 100 partners within that time frame, the company's going to blast $300 into your bank account, which is awesome. And then we duplicate it again. What do? We simply rinse and repeat. I'm going to show you the illustration inside of our baseball diamond, but now we want to help individuals get their 3, and now you have 36 people on your team. Here's the thing I need to say real quick. If you don't get your first 3 in 30 days, you forfeit all the money. This is a momentum bonus. You want to unlock the money. So in order to unlock your 150 or unlock your 450, you got to make the 150 by getting 3 people or 1 person by your first 30 days. And there's a clock in your back office, but we want you to get it done in your first week. We want to get all this money in 30 days. Don't stretch this thing out. If you have to stretch it out, great, so be it. It's all you. But success loves speed. So if you can figure out how to get this done in 30 days by following the systems that we walk you through, Man, that's a better story. Man, in my first 30 days, I created with my business $2,300 up front. Now I make $1,500 a month. This thing is absolutely amazing. Man, that thing don't work. All I know is in my first 30 days, all I know is in my first 30 days, I made $2,300 and now I'm making $1,500 a month. Zena, one of our newest partners who came on board, if someone comes at her and be like, man, those things don't work, she could be with straight confidence and arrogance and say, all I know is in my first 30 days, what not only did they give me a house, but I made $2,300 plus and I'm making $1,500 a month. Whatever, deuces. See, we want to help create that confidence, put that money in your pocket. So in that 90 days, 30 days, 3 weeks, we're going to put you in a position where you make that $900. Now you're going to get $600 within the 3, 4. You made 6 people came in those 2 weeks, and you're now making $50 a day, $1,500 a month, and part-time residual income. What? Come on, guys. That's huge. That's huge. And now you open up your leadership bonuses, $30 to $150 for every new partner that comes on board. Let me put it right and put it in perspective. Double click. So again, oh wow, I lost the slide. So again, first week, $350. Second week, $450, $1,500. So 30 days, we'll show you how to make $2,300. And now you're making $1,500 a month. Then we have the membership, of course. That's going to add more money into your household with the credit reduction if you have a W-2 job, with the lowering your bills, eliminating your debt. This is money coming back into your household. This is something I want to say to you real quick. When this opportunity is bringing this money into your household, if it's bringing you $150, $200, $600, whatever, if the membership is putting more taxes, bringing your taxes back, that pays for your membership, your overhead. So you should never be without your overhead. Okay, the $149.97 should be automatically, that money should be allotted to pay that $149.97 automatically. Understand what I'm sharing with you guys? It's the cost of doing business. Your business is now paying for itself. So you stay active in the business. And then we simply duplicate this process. Keep it simple and duplicate, breaking 3-star executives over and over and over again. That's the money spot right there, 3-star. And then we keep tap rooting it and growing it down in depth. If everybody can get to 3-star in a month of Shocktober, man, game over. Who's committed to getting to 3-star and above in the month of Shocktober? What should we give you, man? Give me some fire emojis, 777s if you want to go 3-star and above in the month. If we want to level up and be a 3-star executive in the month of Shocktober. We got plenty of time to get it done. I need some commitments from some folks. We need public commitment from some folks right now, because this is what it's all about, man. It's time to help one another get to the next level and hold each other accountable. So let's look at who's going 3-star. If you're not a 3-star, let's put this to work. Let's apply pressure to the system. And that's what it's all about. Let's apply pressure to the system. So this is what I want to encourage everyone to do. Even if you are a 3-star, go 3-star again. Go out this month and say, okay, I'm going to get 3 more people in the business, and I'm going to get them this week. I'm going to get them in, get them locked in, and we're going to help them in their first week go executive. And within the next 30 days, if you're a 3-star already, you break another 3-star, and man, that just makes things even better. So it puts you at a whole nother level. Understand what I'm sharing with you. Look at the money, guys. The money is here. We got to learn how to master this game. So let's get into the meat and the potatoes here. And this is how we built a big organization, and we're going. I'm adjusting back to the fundamentals that may work for me, and it's the same conversation. It's just being presented in a visual format, and I hope you guys appreciate it. Is because I like to have fun. That's why I say, hey, let's play this game. It ain't that serious, but yet it is. Don't get it twisted. When I play games, I play to win. When I play games, I play to win, and hopefully you do as well. But man, you want to master the game, baseball, whatever, kickball. You have a diamond, you run around the bases, first, second, and third, bring it home, you score. So at home base right now, you're brand new. Everyone said, I'm going 3-star executive. You're brand new. All right. Clean the slate. You don't have an organization. What do? We build a list of 100 plus names. We all still have people that we can call, especially right now, October, November, December. Folks you spoke to last month, last week, last few months ago. At this point in time, as the year is coming to an end, folks have a different thought process where they're like, man, this year is almost over. I need to find, I'm not doing too well. Folks are taking inventory of their realities right now. So everybody gets reconnected or retouched. You want to prejudge nobody. Everybody gets re-exposed because even if you spoke to them last month or last week, chances are you can call them all up the same presentation, but you're not the same. Whoa, you're seasoned now. You've been on many presentations. You've heard many trainings. Your tonality, your posture is different. So you can approach them and say, man, I got to share this information with you. I know last week you said you wasn't interested, but you got to take a look at this so that I can collect an informed, educated decision. I want to collect an educated no or a yes from you. Will you take a look at this 10-minute video? So I'm going ahead of my skis here. Don't prejudge, qualify your list, identify folks who are motivated, who are, we're talking about recruiting right now. Okay, recruit. Build an empire of distribution, and the members are going to come. And I'm going to show you how I get how the memberships is all in how we ask the questions. So we qualify the list. Who are individuals who are motivated, who are entrepreneurial, who will be mad at you if you don't share this information with them, who has the $250 investment. These are folks that you want to put stars next to. Influence. Who the folks who on your 100 name list who has influence where they can multiply instead of just adding? You want to put stars next to them. And once you have your 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, and your 1 stars, now we want to go out and pique interest. You want to go out there and share the information by piquing interest, asking qualifying questions. Do you keep your income options open? If I could share with you an opportunity to make some incredible income on a part-time basis without interrupting what you're currently doing, would that be something you'd be interested in? If I could share with you how we're helping folks turn their bills into their expenses into cash flow without disrupting what you're currently doing, would that be something you'd be interested in? Guys, these are qualifying questions without giving all the information away. Have you heard of the 72-hour money challenge? I'm gonna take that out because we had a meeting with our CEO. He said, man, that's a great concept, but we want to be in a business of we want to build distribution. This leans into our membership more than anything. We want to build distribution. It still works for those who want to work it in that regards, but it doesn't matter. You just want folks to say, yes, I'm interested, so you could get them to first base. Guys, first base is exposing them to a third-party tool. Anything but you. You don't want to be moving your mouth, guys. You want to use a third-party tool, whether it's a video, a landing page, your website. That's what you want to put them in front of to We used to call them sizzles, a sizzle call. We don't do sizzle calls anymore. We love to bring those back, but just pique their interest. We have a great 10-minute video that folks can look at and be like, hey, I'm going to send you a quick 10-minute video. Are you in front of your computer? As a matter of fact, I'll send it to you right now. Are you in a position where you can watch it right now? Because our computers is our phones, which is awesome now. Are you parked where you can watch it right now? And then you shoot them your video. I'm going to follow up with you in 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Then you follow up. The fortune is in the follow up. When you say you're going to call them back in 12 minutes, call them back in 12 minutes. So 12 minutes from now is what? If I expose you, I'm calling you back at about what, 12, 12, 10, 12, 12:09, whatever the time would be. So we're following up with individuals. And then once we follow up, we say, man, listen, John, Jameson, listen, I'm following up. Hey, this is Ben. Let me ask you, man, did you have a chance to watch that video? You want to be excited, anticipating what they're going to say. If your tonality is, man, Jameson, you're expecting a no, you're going to attract that no. Man, Jameson, did you watch that video? What Jameson ain't gonna be excited. Yeah, man, I saw that, man. I'm not interested. Man, hey, Jameson, listen, this is Ben. Listen, did you watch that video? I mean, what jumped out and caught your attention? Tonality, posture is everything in this process, guys. You want your guests to fear losing out. FOMO, fear of missing out. You want to be excited about what we put in their possession. Understand this, guys. What jumped out and caught your attention, Jameson? Man, I mean, getting paid daily. That's pretty awesome. Exactly. No matter what they say, man, the color coordination on a website. Exactly. But bottom line is, whatever they say, exactly. I knew you would see the value in the membership. Exactly. I knew the opportunity and the compensation, the money we make will be attracted to you. Now, listen, Jameson, the next step, key phrase, guys, the next step is to put you on the phone with our business partner. Now we're taking them to second base. We edify. The next step is, meaning there's no other step than this next step. We don't jump around here. I'm brand new, Jameson. I don't want to mess anything up. I want to put you on the phone with my business partner, Mr. Parker, Mr. Ramirez. I don't want to mess things up. So we edify Mr., Miss, Mrs., and they know 110% of the facts. They love helping people. They're really down to earth. They're documented in this industry, and they love having fun. Now, hold for 1 second. They're very busy. Let me put you on the phone with them where they can answer your questions. Hold for a second. You've already notified your experts that you're doing follow-up calls and you want to put them on a three-way, and ask them, hey, are you available for three ways? Send that message out to at least 3 or 4 individuals. You could do a three-way call with anybody who knows how to do a three-way call, first and foremost. Now, how do you learn how to do three-way calls? Who wants to answer that question? How do you know how to do three-way calls? Unmute yourself and give me the answer to that. Who knows? How do you learn how to do three-way calls?
Do three-way calls.
Do them.
I have some smart people on within our squad. You learn by doing. You learn by doing. And that's how I learned how to do three-way calls, by putting folks on with the expert. You're hearing them. So while you're doing your three ways, you're not putting them on the phone with the expert and going out and washing dishes and doing all kinds of stuff and not listening. So it's like a doctor, what do you call it when you go from medical school and then you're following the doctor and all that, and then you're just mirror matching the doctor. There you go, that guy. So that's what you're doing in this process. So you're listening to the tonality of the expert. You're listening how they flow, and you're like, oh man, I could do this. I'm so ready. And you're gonna be yourself, but many of us, we copycat. And there's nothing wrong with copying a cat as long as you copy the right what? Oh, come on. Y'all supposed to flow with that.
The
The
right
right,
cat.
the right cat, foot soldier. You got it. So here's the deal. So you edify. Hey, Miss Thomas, I'm so glad you was able to pick up. I have on the phone with me Bill. Bill's a good friend of mine. He watched the video. He loves the money. Bill, this is Mrs. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas, this is Bill. And then at that point, I alerted my experts. I know the prospect's likes. I call the prospect. I call the expert with my prospect on hold, and I introduce them. At this point, when I introduce them, you be quiet and let the expert do what the expert does. Guys, you have literally done your job. This is your job, our job as partners, qualified marketing directors. We identify people, we qualify people, we expose them, and we put them on the phone with the expert. Half the field. That's our job in the beginning, okay? And then now the expert does what the expert does. They have the conversation with the individual. Hey, listen, a friend of mine, a friend of Deandra's is a friend of mine. You don't have to call me Mr. McCray. Just call me Ben. I understand you watched the video. What jumped out and really caught your attention? We're having this conversation, and then the expert's going to go through that whole process of a three-way call and ask the question, do you see yourself as a member or do you see yourself as a business partner? Where do you see yourself right now, as a member or as a business partner? See, when you ask those two questions, what will be the answer in most cases? So if they don't want to if they don't have here's something I want you to understand. If they don't have $249, most likely they're going to become members. Okay. If they don't want to do the business, they'll become members. But if you don't ask for that membership, if you just say, do you see yourself getting started right now? Are you ready to get started? No, I'm not. No. Do you see yourself as a member or as a business partner? Do you see yourself as a member or as a business partner? Oh, man, I see myself as a member. Oh, great. Excellent. The next step is we're going to have John send you over his website. As a matter of fact, are you in front of your computer right now? It only takes 5 minutes. We could walk you through that process where you can have access to your experts, your portal, and get started on the situations that you want to get worked on, whether it's your taxes, your credit, get you into a new home. And you can literally be on the phone with the individual because our enrolling or onboarding is very simple. I always advise, if you can, do that. Okay, if you can, while they're on the phone, because the thing that changed between us and back in the day, we had to do paper apps and mail them off overnight UPS. Now we have phones. Our computer is our phone. I mean, our computer is in our phone. Our phone is our computer, where they can simply sign up and enroll right there on the spot. So if they're seriously serious, we can literally send them a text real quick. Man, if you really see yourself as a member, Bill's going to send you their website right now, and let me walk you through it. It only takes 5 minutes to get you set up and going. Or they say, man, I'm ready to join the business. Man, awesome. I want to first and foremost welcome you to the team. We're going to send you a link right now where you can get enrolled. Let's do that while we're on the phone, if that's cool with you. And I'll walk you through the process so you know exactly how to get yourself set up. 5 minutes, we get you locked in, and we can schedule a time to do a game plan. And then from there, we lock them in, give them a game plan, and help them to launch their business, start the process all over again. Even when they sign up, if you sign them up on second base, as an expert, you want to get them inoculated into the system as fast as possible. Even if they sign up, you want to have them come to a live event. The next live event, immediately, you want to get them plugged into that. So you want to invite them to third base so they can see the team and see the environment and know that this thing is amazing. But if they have more questions, so let's go back to they have questions. I hope you're picking up what I'm laying down, guys. Be like, man, I see this, but I need more information. And that's a common thing for people to say, because it usually takes 2 to 3 exposures, according to whoever, scientific facts, before a person makes a decision. That's why companies run commercials over and over and over again. I don't want that burger. I don't want that burger. Man, I think I want that burger. They run the commercials until you're ready. So what if they say, man, I need more information? Great. I want to invite you to our next event, which is going to be taking place. And this could be your grand opening, okay? Your launch party. It could be a private business reception that you're doing. It could be a live event where we're inviting them to a Monday night presentation or Wednesday, whatever the next big event is. You want to invite them to that, or sitting down with them on a one-on-one, two-on-one over coffee. But the key thing here, and I need you to understand, you want to build this thing up so it takes 3 exposures before a person makes a decision. And I'm gonna wrap this up. If you take them from home base to third base, so you take them from home base to a live event, and in some cases it works, and I get it, and I've done it. But if a person says, I need more information, now you're going backwards and you're going to the lowest impact exposure instead of the highest impact exposure, because a video is a low impact exposure. It's not personable. It's just simply a video. It's an impactful video, but it's not, or giving them so you give them a video, you put them on the phone with the expert, and then you invite them to an environment of the culture where there's 30, man, we went down in numbers, not just 30 plus people who's plugging in, 50 plus people. And as we all get locked in and start multiplying and duplicating, we'll have hundreds and then thousands of people on this training. And that right there, the more people we get into an environment, I remember, and this is a sidebar, I remember when we were having meetings here in Charlotte, North Carolina, when our practice company was exploding. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of people every Tuesday night, where literally the associates had to get up, stand outside where the guests can get into the room. Do you think that the guests, because of the buzz and the excitement that was in the environment, they were like, I don't care what y'all doing. Y'all look good, you smell good, everybody's here. I see my cousin over there. They're signing up. It's an environment. It's so when you take the first base, second base, when they come to third base, they're not looking for information. More so, they're looking for confirmation where they see, okay, there's 27 people in here and they're from all over the country. Man, this thing is good. I'm not the only one. I'm not being out. I'm not getting bamboozled out here. I'm in. And then once they're in, we bring them to home base. We rinse and repeat. We go through the process all over again. And here's some $1 million tips real quick, and we'll open it up for questions and we'll transition to the next phase. Guys, you want to keep your bases loaded. Always keep people in play, guys. You want to always keep people in play. I say when you're doing 2 exposures every day minimum, you got your bases loaded, keeping folks on first base, moving them to second base, third base, folks are coming home. And it's just, you want to keep that flow. All right. You want to maintain a deep bench. You always want to keep a name list. You always want to keep new names being added to your list. Meet some folks. Get out today and just get out and about and meet some folks, man. Man, things are good. How you doing, man? You look good. You're sharp. What do you do? What do you do to make some extra income? Are you open to it? Let me get your information. And boom, 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 ba, ba, boom, ba, ba, boom, boom. And then you want to always play to win. Never quit. This is a process, guys. Even experts in baseball, everything didn't go well for those who are making millions of dollars playing baseball, basketball, football. I mean, Michael Jordan, to my understanding, got laid. He got kicked off the high school or his college team, said he sucked. But he went and practiced. He started shooting those jumpers. He started practicing and tightening up his dribble, his handle. And then he came back And he kept practicing and getting better. He kept going around and getting better, sharpening his skills, which is what you guys are doing right now. But you don't quit. If things aren't going the way you want them to go, don't quit. Get better. Keep perfecting your skills. And how do you do it? By doing it. Man, I messed that one up. But hey, they don't even know when you messed it up. Man, I want to introduce you to RWM. They don't know the name of this company. Have fun, laugh, man. Jeez, I tore that up. Man, I called Trevor Gerald. I totally messed up his name. Whatever. But guys, just don't quit. Have fun. And once you understand that we're simply in the business of sorting and not convincing people, and understand that we're just going through the numbers to get to those who want to rock with us. We're looking for people who are looking for us. We're looking for folks who are dissatisfied. Once you realize that that's all we're looking to do, then the no's won't hurt. But you got to get to that position where they don't hurt. Right now, many of you, you got baby butt skin. You're thin. Those no's be like, ooh, they take you out for a few days. You got to keep going so you could develop that rhino skin. So when those arrows come, those rejections come, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't take you out. You stay the course. You keep going. And now you just like, all right, cool, deuces. I'll see you later on down deep in my organization. That's how I look at it. When a person don't enroll with me, I'd be like, all right, you coming back. I'm gonna say somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody on my team is going to recruit you someday. It's just what it is. MWR is a game changer. And that's the mindset you got to take on in order to keep going. Guys, the ultimate thing is keeping your calendar full. If you keep your calendar full, you'll move through this our compensation plan, and you'll teach others to do the exact same thing. Just commit, man. Let's not think about what's happened in September, August, July, going back. It's now forward. October, Shocktober. What are you going to do now to put your business to project to the next level? This month is what counts. Everything else doesn't count. The money is here. This right here is the solution to the problems that you have. Man, I'm stressed out at my job. Make some money in MWR. Let's get to $3,000. Let's get to $9,000 a month so you can fire your daggone boss. Man, my children are struggling in school. Really? Wow, let's make some extra money so we could pay for some of the best tutors to help them to master trigonometry. Don't call Uncle Ben because I can't help you. Let's pay for some experts. Man, I need to go and get some physical therapy or whatever. Let's make some money. MWR is the solution to most problems because what they say in the Bible, what drink is for laughter, food is for merry, and money solves all things. Come on, baby. MWR is money. This is I love what Mr. House, he said, we're in the business of money. This is what we do. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to turn it over to whoever grabs the mic. If you fire it up, let's give me some dollar signs. I appreciate that, Cassandra. Let's get after it. Remember, at 1:30, we have our Latino, our Spanish presentation at 1:30. And let me do this real quick. I'm gonna stop sharing because I'm not sure who's gonna take the mic. Who's grabbing on the mic? I apologize. Who's taking it to the next level of our training? Or are we wrapping this thing up right now?
It's more than wrapped up, Coach Ben. Love the training. Wow, I'm good to go. I'm doing my Spanish training, copying yours right now. So we can put it together for our Saturday training. Thanks so much, Coach Ben.
Awesome. Well, let's do this then, everybody. I mean, your mics are open. Let's have a conversation for 15 more minutes. So we'll conclude at 12:30. Or if we don't have any questions or anything, we'll just wrap it up. Let's use this for Q&A. As we're going, we got some major players inside this room, folks who are getting it done. and everybody, the mics are open where you can answer those questions. Where let's do Q&A right now, guys. So raise your hand if you have any questions, and then we'll moderate and open up your mic where you can have any questions or comments that we could go forward. Thank you, Deandra. Raise your hand. Any questions, any comments? The floor is open, guys. Dr. Parker.
Yes, sir, my friend. Outstanding training as always. It is time now to finish what we started. I'm inspired all over again, my friend. You've laid out the game plan, how to do this thing, how to make it work. And all we've got to do is act now, Ben. We just got to act with a sense of urgency, and we finish this. Let's wrap this thing up. 90 days before the end of the year, your life can be different than it ever has been. And we've got the vehicle to get us there, and you've shown us the way today. So, guys, let's get this done. Let's finish this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, I totally agree. And I thank you so very much there, Dr. Parker. Let's get after it, guys. Let's go. Who else? Anyone else? Any questions about anything in relates to what we just went over in training, your opportunity? Any questions? Any comments? Awesome. 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 Awesome.
Awesome training. It's just going through the numbers, brother. The more you go through them, the better you get.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're able to detect where you're going to spend your time with.
And that's it. Hey, listen, you said something very powerful there. Sometimes we spend too much time with the wrong people.
Exactly.
And that's where, and I love what corporate said, and they implemented that. As a sponsor, our job is doing those game plans to identify, because we try to help people make $600,000 or $6,000 where all they want to make is $600. So once we identify where they are and what they want to do, and then give them an assignment, that will let us know exactly where we want to spend our time. If we want to run with the runners, walk with the walkers. So absolutely. Great point there, Foot Soldier.
Thank you, Coach Ben. Monique, for listening in as I do my deliveries. I want to be like you, a leader just like you one day, be able to articulate, lead from the front, and make it happen. Thank you so much. Beautiful Saturday. Beautiful Saturday.
Awesome. Hey, I appreciate all that you do, Monifa. You are the epitome of no excuses, because you're running from dogs. You got Mel on your back. You got your mace in your left hand, your phone in your right hand.
No, don't say phone in the right hand. I don't have no phone in my hand right now.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. But rain, snow, sleet, you get it done, and you still plug in. Busy people get things done. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for busy people who will plug into a system and say, I'm sick and tired of being busy for somebody else. And that's the epitome of what Monifa represents. Someone else was jumping in. Thank you, Monifa.
Coach Ben, I just wanted to let everyone know, if you know exactly how many days left we have for the year to end. And I think Shocktober, just the way you named it, it's Shocktober and Rocktober, right? I believe we got to really consider the possibilities of where we're going to end. In 87 days, they're going to be gone in a blink of an eye. I mean, if you look back, Coach Ben, when we started this year, I mean, how many of us are comfortable with the decisions that we have made so far where we're at in the year? Honest truth, I'll be the one to raise my hand first. I am extremely uncomfortable.
Right.
And these 87 days left, you know what? Write things down, put a goal on paper, and really think about where you see yourself, because 2025 is not starting, the 31st of December. It's starting today. Every business that you see in your surrounding areas, they're already putting up Christmas stuff and, New Year's and all that stuff, right? As a matter of fact, Big Lots shut down 345 stores. I don't know if you guys, is Big Lots all over the U.S., Coach Ben?
Yes. I think there's probably 2 of them left there, if not 1. Wow.
They're shutting down. I mean, we really got to position ourselves because right now people are looking for that side hustle. Like Mr. Brian House said the other day, 54% of the population in the U.S. So we really got to consider this and take our business to a whole new level where you can wrap up the year tremendously for a good 2025. It's all I wanted to say, Coach Ben. Thanks again for your training, for your mentorship, for your leadership, man. I'm inspired. This training, this diamond training, it's an amazing training.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. And of course, I mean, you are a leader amongst leaders and have leaders amongst you. So thank you and Miss Martha for all that you guys do.
What's up, Coach Ben?
Coach T.
What we be? Let's get
All
it done,
well.
man. Amazing training as usual. Hey, look, when you're teaching the truth, a lie can't enter. Hey, look, that's the gospel. What you're laying down is foundational. All we got to understand, and I had to really get this in my spirit many years ago, not just in this space. Professionals get paid to practice, and we play the game for free. Understand this, y'all. What we're talking about is accessible to everyone. These principles that Coach Ben is laying down, these nuggets, you're listening to a legend. You're listening to a game right here that understands success is mundane. It's mundane. It's boring. It's okay. It's the reps that make you best. Right. It's not your height. It's not your age. It's not the tonality of your skin. It's not your gender. It's all about principle. He's laying down principle game right here. And all you got to do to accelerate your success is just do it more often. It's a mathematical equation. And I don't know if you know that Mr. Fernando just laid down some game with y'all, and I don't want to get too deep, but we're teaching private information. And that's why sometimes we're deprogramming. We've been programmed to work on the public side while people create wealth on the private side. And he just made reference to what businesses do. See, we're tricked that this is the month of October. Anything begins with like octopus, is a cycle of 8, like an octave. So you're in a new cycle. You've been tricked. I'm giving game right here. I hope I'm waking somebody's third eye up. And that's why businesses, they run on a fiscal calendar, meaning the 8th month is really October, new beginning, new cycle. See, so then the rest of the world lags 3 months behind. We're already in the first quarter. In my other business, we're in the first quarter already. While everybody's waiting for January, now you're a growing season behind. Growing is 30, 30, 30. Seed, time, then harvest. Seed, then time, then harvest. Most people walk away from the seed in the time and they never get to harvest, but people like who understand mathematics in the game, they get the harvest. So whatever seed you threw out there, if you don't follow up on it, someone else is going to get it. It has to. All right? Because we can't get weary in well-doing, because in due season, you will reap if you faint not. But if you don't reap, someone else will reap it who knows these principles. So I'm just laying some game, universal game. It's not just for this industry. It's a business. It's just business. Don't mix your emotions with business. It is what it is. And one last thing. Always understand, opposition always protects the opportunity. It's called the law. This is a universal law of gravity, just like the law of opportunity is protected. Man. The opposition protects the opportunity. And the people who don't give up will always get the opportunity, because 99% of people give up because they think the opposition is, God don't want me to have it. I'm not good enough. I don't speak well enough. The game is a game. But once you know the game, you can never lose, because you've been designed to win. That's why you're here. We'll get deep on that another time. But with that being said, back to you, Coach Ben. Teach this golden games. Teach the rules of success, my brother. Appreciate you.
Let's go. That's powerful, man. I mean, bottom line, it takes resistance for growth. When you're growing muscles, you got to have resistance. The same thing applies in our business, man. In order to grow, you have to be able to go through the resistances. And that's just what it is. And then there's pain. How many of us ever try to work out? Anybody? And the next day you're like, oh my God, where did that pain come from? That's the process. And unfortunately, those who don't make it through that process of pain, growing pains, you never grow. And many of us are trying to avoid the inevitable. We're trying to avoid the discomfort. We're trying to avoid the pain of getting to the next level. Some of us got to go through the pain of exposing our warm market to identify who's holding us back. Who's your friend and who's not your friend? A friend will show up, but we keep bringing them along and they don't show up for your. I did a launch party last night with my good partner in Hawaii, and she was like, man, you really know who your friends are when you start asking them to support you. And that's real. But many of us are afraid of identifying who our friends are, who are the ones who really got your back. And you're blocking those no's, and you're never going to get to those yeses. It's a game. So, with that being said, I'll start training all over again. I say we're going to wrap it up at 12:30. Any other questions before we wrap this up? We got 4 minutes.
Coach Ben, this is Elisa. Thank you so much. Thank
¿Qué
you.
pasa?
¿Qué pasa, Coach Ben? Thank you so much. I believe that we have a powerful leaders, and thank you for everything you share with us. It's a lot of information. I know that we are going to have a Spanish training, and I believe that we are going to share powerful information too, because this one, it's, wow, I don't have any words to explain how I feel and everything I received starting with the reading club. And thank you so much, Coach Ben, because your training, wow, it was wow. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm blushing. Well, hey, listen, guys, man, I love you all, man. Let's get this thing. Let's go after it. Let's go fight for our last name, guys. This is it. This is it. Let's go get it. So with that being said, we will conclude this part of our day, and we'll move into, for those individuals who know individuals who speak Espanol, I strongly encourage you to get them onto the 1:30 event. And even if you don't, come in and support them. And if you guys don't mind, if someone could put the link onto our chat, let's fill up the room. Because again, remember, people are probably coming to the live event at 1:30, not for information, but confirmation. And they want to see numbers, social proof. That's the language they use in today's world. Social proof is how many people like your stuff and how many people are following you and all that pizzazz. So show up at 1:30 if you're capable to do so, and that would be greatly appreciated. So if you guys could put that link into the chat or take a picture of the slides. Let me pull it back up real quick if you guys don't mind. I'm gonna pull it up real quick so you guys can see it. I wish I had a solo picture there, but take a picture of that, send it to your folks, and man, let's support one another in getting things rocking and rolling. It's greatly appreciated. So with that being said, guys, I'll say this real quick. Getting a bilingual organization is strong. And that's a strong, growing entrepreneurial space that you definitely want to tap into, and to know that you have a resource because you have amazing leadership with Mr. and Mrs. Ramirez, Lisa, Anna. I mean, we don't know the language, but we could point them into that space, and it replicates on its own. I mean, and it's a safe space of integrity. Man, come on, guys. Let's not sleep on that. So, with that being said, God bless everyone. Take charge. Let's go and let's get it.
The link is up. Thank you so much, Coach Ben. It's on the
Awesome. I'm gonna leave that
message
link
box.
for a
Thank
while.
you.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna leave that there for you guys to get it. I'll just stay here for a little bit while you guys get that.
Thank you, Coach Ben.
Ben, I love that diamond. I look forward to it every Saturday. You're
Awesome.
right on point, you know, with that.
Yeah, I love that diamond. There's so much you could just simply stay in that space and train on every aspect of our business and break down every portion of it. And we're gonna duplicate that. And for those who have graphic skills and who can make that diamond a lot better, please let me know. That's me creating that PowerPoint, but I'm not the guy who likes to. I'm not that good at it. But I thank you for that, Miss Michelle.
Hey, it's good enough because I got it and I'm quite sure everybody else got the picture. So
Thank
it
you.
doesn't have to be ghetto fabulous, okay?
That's right. All right. Well, hey, hopefully
That's the
everyone
gospel.
there you go.
That's the gospel. That diamond is the gospel. I love it every time I see it.
Brother.
30 years I've been looking at that diamond. It's good stuff, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys. We're out of here. Take care.